Now, you mentioned about the EB1A and the EB2 NIW. A lot of people
Right.
have a lot of confusion. We get repeated questions all the time about, hey, is an NIW good for me or is an EB1A good for me? How do I pick and choose? What are the qualifying conditions, let's say, where it's not like qualifying for the EB1A or NIW? That's pretty transparent out there on USCIS website. But for my scenario, how do I decide which one to go with?
I think it actually depends on where you are in your immigration journey, right? I find that the EB2 NIW is less helpful for individuals who don't have the luxury of time and are not currently, let's say, in an H1B status, right? So, for example, if you're on an H1B working for a company like Meta, the EB2 NIW might prove to be fruitful for you, even if you have an EB2 perm process already completed, primarily because you have control over your own destiny, right? So if you decided to leave Meta in that scenario and move to a company like Amazon, you're no longer pressed or really feeling the pressure of getting a new perm process done, right? Another thing that I've seen, especially given I have a strong background in advising multinational companies, so I'm very aware of what they're looking for in their HR departments when it comes to elevating applications for recruitment or for acquisition, so to speak, right? I will tell you that it looks positively in the job market, especially in your application, if you have an EB2 NIW approved, because then the company thinks to themselves, I don't need to pay for another perm process for this individual. Because if you do a self-petition EB2 NIW, regardless of what organization you are working for, it stays with you with no requirement to redo a perm. I don't think an EB2 NIW is helpful though for individuals who maybe are in their last few years of OPT, let's say, primarily because of the wait times that are associated with the EB2 NIW. So individuals who are in the all others category, it might still be helpful because the wait times are about 14 to 16 months, right? So it's not too bad. But really for individuals who are born in China or born in India, it's less helpful. I will say, of course, case by case basis, sometimes for individuals who are in the middle of a portfolio building process with an EB1, but they have a very solid case for an EB2 NIW, I will tell them there's a benefit to getting an EB2 NIW approved. Why? Because you could set a priority date for yourself. So if you don't already have an approved I-140 in any other context, then setting a priority date through an EB2 NIW can be quite powerful. As you and I both know, Simon, even weeks difference when it comes to those cutoff dates can make or break someone's case in the future or their timing for their application.
Yeah, it sometimes feels like USCIS is literally teasing a lot of people because they take it so close. We have clients where it literally came to the previous month and then it went back like 5 years. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. Now,
Yeah, and I feel for a lot of those clients because sometimes it could be even a matter of days. You know, the cutoff date for a while was like February 1st for a lot of people, right? And you have people who have February 3rd priority dates, right? You're 2 days off.